What's up, y'all? This is MGTV Reactions, and tonight we are going to be reacting on Olivia. Okay, so as you all already know, Olivia has been released early from jail. So we're going to get into the last couple of lives she did. I'm basically just going to be reacting to the Q&A that she did. I feel like the video that she did prior to that is not reaction worthy. It's pretty much just her talking about her jail experience, which I really don't care too much to hear about. But before we get into that, I just want to say hello to everybody that is currently in the live stream. Okay, hey, long hair, don't care. And hello to everybody that's watching in the bushes. All right, before we get into it, I'm going to ask every one of you to please go ahead and hit that like button. Okay, comment your thoughts down below in the chat because you know I love to hear what you have to say. Okay, and also hit that subscribe button too if you have not done so already. Okay. Now let me go ahead and share my screen. I hope all of you had a wonderful week. For those of you who just recently had that winter storm, how are y'all holding up? Okay, because it is still a mess where I live. Like, it's a hot mess. All right, the aftermath is crazy. All right, you said I heard she did several lives already, child. Several? I don't know about several. I think it has. Well, I think it's been about 4 so far, and I know this because I looked at her YouTube channel before I started this live stream. So I know it was a video that she did when she was in the hotel with Gamer Bae screaming in the background, which I don't want to watch right now. I want to get into the Q&A. She did 2 videos for a Q&A and some live stream today that I have not even had the chance to listen to. So she's went live 4 times so far. I don't know which day she was released, child. What I want to know is, before we get into it, what was the people like? How did they know that she was out of jail? Because before she did a live, I seen a couple people say that she was released. Were the people checking the court website daily to see if she was going to be released? Because like, what is happening? Hey, CC Live. I don't know, but I don't know. I thought that was wild. Child, it's a mess. Olivia is in a hotel with Gamer Bae. We're going to get into this Q&A. I'm starting it at a point where she was saying how she feels about certain people having things to say about her being in jail. I guess she's referring to my Jazzy Life, and Chrissy or whoever else had an opinion about her being locked up. We're going to listen to that, and to be honest, I don't know what else is in the rest of this Q&A because I did not watch it. I only watched the first few minutes of it. Okay. You said a reactor found out she called the jail too. Yeah, see, that's yeah. Well, I don't know. That's a lot, but let's go ahead and get into it.
Anyway, girl. Yeah, I don't have time for the misery. I'm telling you, I don't. But I do have a little time. I got a little time. But, just for some shit that is just funny to me. And I really just want to explain this to y'all. People are so annoying because they keep interrupting me. But anyway, here's the cycle with Liv, okay? I promise you, I'm going to take full accountability for my part. But let me break it down. And this is not with everybody. This is just with certain type of people. Okay? So I meet you. Hey, Blended. I meet you.
It's the fact that she still got the cornrows from jail in her hair. I'm telling you, when she was sitting in that bathroom, when she did the first live stream, child, she definitely looked like she just got out of jail. It definitely gave just released, okay?
This is how it works with how do I word this? Fake people. People are fake. It's weird when I meet fake people because I'm so real, right? I'm so real to the point where I'm uncomfortable. People make me uncomfortable sometimes. Not all the time.
Hey,
but
Mocha Madness.
Fake people make me uncomfortable. And please raise a hand if you guys resonate with anything I'm saying, okay? It could just be a me thing. I know I'm very different. But Like the faker you are, the more uncomfortable I am around you. Because I have to figure out what is your angle. Now I have to figure this shit out. You know what I mean? Because you're not coming straight up. You're being weird. You feel me? So I meet the person, they're fake. I can tell whatever they're hiding, hidden agenda, weird shit going on, whatever. I I can still talk to you and I can still maybe build a
I I just want to pause it and say this. I mean, it's a lot. So Olivia's in a hotel, which leads me to believe, okay, I believe she did say something before she got locked up about the lease not renewing in January. So she was packing or whatever the case may be. So at this time, it appears that Olivia does not have a place to stay. Okay. With that being said, also her children are with her mother. All right. I'm assuming that Stella has the children out in the state that she lives in or something. I just think that it's a little crazy that her main concern was linking up with Gamer Bae. I mean, child, he just better had made sure she had enough money to get the best of the best off of commissary. Okay? To link up with a man before kissing and hugging on your kids upon your release from jail, I think is crazy. If anything, she should have made her way wherever that they are. All right? Laying up in a hotel with a man that's screaming at the TV, it's a mess. Okay. Getting on YouTube and discussing any sort of drama related anything without having proper housing is also a mess. And she's sitting here talking about she can't do fake people because she's so real. We all know that that's the furthest thing from the truth. Who exactly is she even talking about? Like, what's happening?
build a friendship, try to be cool with you. Because maybe you're being fake because you can't be real. A lot of people are fake because they don't know how to be real. Not like they're evil or they're trying to do something wrong. They just don't know how to keep it real. They don't know how to be themselves because they don't know themselves. It could be a lot of reasons. But nevertheless, if you're nice and you're still fake, I'm gonna be nice back. And we can see where it goes. A lot of insecurity can play into that too. Like I said, not knowing yourself, not being comfortable with yourself.
Smart founders know something most people miss. Get your
Girl, get to the point, please.
Recipe for a fake ass bitch. Okay, cool. I learned this along the way. I learned this meeting people, and I learned this being who I am. Being a lone wolf, being a loner, being who I am. The people who are the realest have the least friends because we don't need to be liked. We don't need your approval. We don't give a fuck. We can stand alone any day in any room, wherever the fuck we go. We don't give a fuck. But it's the craziest thing. We attract the most people. But most of the time we have to push the motherfuckers back because we're selective. Am I speaking the word? Okay. So when I meet these people, I can tell who they are. I see them for who they are, but I don't know what the angle is. So,
Long hair, don't care. I don't know where Jen is. I have not even been in her live streams or looking at her chat. Let me see if I can. Is she in it? Let's see. I'll have that up as well. I'm just confused about where she's going with this. I truly am.
I'm nice until they act weird. And then I reciprocate energy. I'm trying to get better. I need to get better because the thing with Liv is I don't have Liv, like I don't have a button to push. Well, I kind of do. I'm kind of like creating one for myself. But like in the past, I don't have a button where I'm like, okay, Liv, that's overboard. You can't say that, bitch. Like, if you go low, I go lower. Not boundary. No. Because, bitch, if you start with me, you've already crossed the boundary. You could say, bitch, you could say anything. You could say,
I'm speeding it up. What?
Your hair nappy. Oh my God. Did you hear what she said? She said her hair is nappy. Now, I understand that that's a whole thing. I don't give a fuck. Okay, bitch. I don't care. I don't think like that. I'm not like, oh, programmed to think, oh, I don't, there's no off switch. There's no off switch. Like, if you're going to take it that we're going to be disrespectful, you know?
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just confused. I thought this was supposed to be a Q&A. She's ranting about who's fake and the people that she came in contact with that's fake. I'm like, so I'm going to speed it up.
Like I can, and I have every right to, because you started with me first, but it's just, I'm trying to just do better. Okay, I'm trying to do better. But when bitches keep going and keep picking and keep picking and keep picking and keep picking and keep picking, and then I get on here and say some downright bad shit, then I'm always the monster. I'm always the bad guy. Did you hear what she said? Well, why is she picking with me? Why is she picking with me? Why does she keep picking with me? I'm just wondering.
Long hair don't care. I thought the same thing. She just started going, in a whole bunch of different directions. It was first about accountability, then it was about fake people, then it was about, what she might say if she gets upset. Girl, if you're going to talk, say who you're talking. You might as well just speak on who you're talking about so that there can be some clarity. Because I don't even remember her reading off a question where somebody asked her anything about what she's talking about right now. Or maybe I started it too late. I don't know.
I don't understand. And people already know how my mouth is. So why you keep going? You can't handle my mouth. People can't handle my mouth. And I understand that. It's been like that my whole life. Like, I could make a motherfucker... I could hurt you worse with these words than these hands, and these hands can do some damage. But baby, I don't need to even go there with you because this mouth. You understand? So I'm just trying right now. Because once a motherfucking again, I see some shit. I'm just minding my business. Shit's being sent to me left and right. Shit was being sent to me when I was locked the fuck.
It kills me when they say stuff is being sent to them. So people were sending you videos of the things other people were saying about you when you were in jail, or did they just start once they realized that you were released? Nobody sent you anything. You went looking for it. As soon as you got out, so you got your phone back. She already said in the previous live stream that she knew for a fact that people were going to have a field day with her mugshot. Okay, so she just was looking for it. What did they say about me? What were they saying? What were they talking about? Oh, let me see if Jasmine had something to say. Let me see if Chrissy said something. She already knew the reactors had a lot of shit to say. Girl, nobody sent you nothing. You went looking for it, and what's that?
And I'm just barely getting in the emails and shit, looking up shit. Let me read some of these comments. You try to defend yourself, and it gets taken as a bigger issue than what they... Yeah, and they started. You know what I mean? And like I said, I can admit, if I say something and it's hurtful, it's hurtful. And that's the thing.
Hey, Teresa.
I don't get hurt. And I know I say this a lot to you guys. You guys are like, come on, bitch. Like, you're human. You do. I don't. Like, the last time... I'm telling you, I think I remember when like that part of my brain shut down, when I just stopped giving a fuck because people were trying to rip me apart so badly and behind my kids. And I just was like, something just clicked. And I was like, bitch, I don't give a literally, like, I don't care. You guys can say whatever you want. Rub it in my face, bring up whatever you want. It doesn't bother me. But then when I turn around and I say what I say, bitches want to crash out. like crash all the way the fuck out. And I'm just like, well, why are you playing with somebody who doesn't have the same feelings like you? Like, you can't affect me the way I can affect you.
So, okay, so here's what I'm gathering from this, because she's talking in circles. She's not being fully direct. Olivia is basically saying she doesn't know why Jasmine had the audacity to even speak on her or make fun of the fact that she was arrested. Um, when Jasmine knows that Olivia, there's a lot of things that Olivia can say, and that Olivia is a bigger troll than Jasmine, and basically that Olivia will drag Jasmine through the mud with this internet dumb shit. That's what I'm gathering from this. She came across videos, the videos where Jasmine was parading all across YouTube, shit, dancing to Locked Up and everything like that, and she feels some type of way about it. Girl, just say that. Hey, Nearly Fairstein. Real quick, let me read what y'all said so far. Mocha Madness, you said she's obviously trying to rage bait, and the B is broke, and it's the end of the month, so she needs to build her channel back up. Typical. Yeah, that's definitely what's going on too. Teresa, you said she's already lying. I swear it was so peaceful when she was gone. Yes, child, it was peaceful. Too peaceful for me. I'll be honest. Way too peaceful. Nearly, I am doing well. How are you?
And it just keeps happening year after year after year. But what is that buzzing? Is it the other room? It must be the other room.
Hey, eye for an eye.
Anyway, I say all this to say this. I say all that to say this.
Yes, bitch. You said 17 minutes worth of nothing. Just get to the point.
I really need people. I'm still trying to rein it in. Let me breathe.
Hey, Marley G.
I didn't get a notification. Okay, well, if you're here, just hit the like. How long? 17 minutes? Okay. We're just getting warmed up. We're going to do Q&A in a minute. But I just had to say this because, oh, God, if I really say what the fuck I want to say right now, I'm going to devastate a bitch in her whole heart and soul.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Well, just say it then. Like what?
And you know, the people who are like the weakest, they show it. Man, you guys, the way I can fucking read people is exhausting. It's so exhausting. But these people are just like little shrimp to me. And it's like I don't even have to do it because I'm like this mighty giant. So squishing them is like squishing a bug. But it's just like, you know, them bugs that just won't go away? Who just keep crawling around and
so at this point I'm going to fast forward it because, girl, if you're not going to say what you could say to crush her, then what are we even really talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I'm just not understanding. Let's see. Marley Jean, you said Liv thinks it's cute. She went to jail. She had a good time. She fit right in. Yeah, it seemed like she was saying like it wasn't too much of a big deal for her. That she made some connections with the other women that were in there. She enjoyed not being in her phone or worrying about the internet. She wasn't concerned with what was going on the internet at all. So it doesn't sound to me like she had a bad experience in jail, but it's definitely not cute. Alfred and I, you said, now we all know she cannot read. Well, I mean, it depends on who she's going up against. If we're talking about, because her and Jasmine is no match for Olivia in terms of reading, like going back and forth, or the pettiness. Like she's just not a match for Olivia at all. 304, you said, when I seen this earlier, in my opinion, she's talking about Jen, Joey, Jasmine, Stella, and Gerard, but she started off with Jen. Oh, you think she's talking about Jen? Well, what happened with Jen? Was Jen not answering the phone? Did Jen not put any money on her books? What happened with Jen? I missed that part. Lisa, you said, what makes her think somebody cares what the F she says? Nobody cares, but the person that she's talking about. Nobody cares. Alpha and I, you said that's what I'm saying. She's speaking in riddles. Who is she talking about? I was under the impression that she's talking about Jasmine. Somebody else is saying she's talking about Jen, Stella, Joey, all the, all the people. I don't know. Stay creative. You said lies. She was super concerned about the internet and YouTube. This is her entire existence. Yeah, I don't believe that she was not concerned about the internet. She definitely was. That's just who she is as a person. To be honest, I don't think I would have hopped back on. I mean, I don't know, because this is her way to make money. But before I hopped on YouTube, I think I would have been more concerned about seeing my babies. And yeah, that's all I'm saying. Teresa, you said we will never know. She's not going to tell us the truth about jail. That's true. You never know with her. Of course, she would want to come out and make it seem like she's unfazed, because that's what she hides her real feelings anyway, unless it's concerning a man or Gerard. Then she can get on here and cry it out, be fully transparent after she lied about a few things, all the things. But this, I don't think she's going to come on here and make it seem like she had a hard time with that at all. Marley Jean, you said she went right to the hotel with Gamer Bae. She sure did. Jacinia Martinez, you said Liv is homeless and still wants to be on live talking about others that are possibly in a better position than she is at the moment. Yeah, it's a mess. Teresa, you said it's crazy because her whole life is the internet. So how are you not concerned about it? Live by. Exactly. That's why we don't believe it. But let's continue.
I'm in and God damn. You on one. No, I'm not on one. I'm just so sick of the fake shit, bro. I'm so sick of the fake shit. People are so fucking fake. Ooh.
You're just talking about people are so fake. It's nothing faker than a person that went to someone's house. She was in that lady's house with Jasmine, her children, and her boyfriend at the time, answering all her phone calls, listening to all her business, sending her money to use it against her later, listening to all the details and everything that she was going through just for her to throw it back up in her face later on. That's some shit that a fake bitch does. She always talking about she's the realest, but I don't understand. If you're the realest, then why can't you maintain any relationships in your life? But let's continue.
And the fact that I could see the shit from a mile away, it's just don't give them no time. Girl, I'm not, but it's like, when you just gotta say something, Jay? Just like, and it's funny, it's, if you notice, you guys, I don't call what happened to me karma. Me going to jail is not karma. I'm sorry to let y'all down. That wasn't my karma. Like, that's not karma. That's not what you call karma. Karma is something you don't expect. Something you don't see coming. Something. You understand?
Girl, be quiet. This was karma. Definitely karma. Karma for you, not financially providing for your children. And also, it was your karma because you played around with the court system. Instead of doing what you were supposed to do as a responsible parent, which you're not, but instead of you being that, you chose to play around. And this was inevitable. This is your karma for not doing what you were supposed to do as an adult.
Understand what I'm saying? Not something you already know is coming because of the circumstances.
Anyway, I can't deal with it. I'm going to speed it up because she's not being direct.
Just say this. I want these bitches to tread lightly. Tread lightly. Okay? Okay? I'm not going to go in the way I want to go in. Not today. And hopefully not never. But just tread lightly. To the ones who live in glass houses, to the ones with broken teeth, to the ones with synthetic wigs, to the ones that literally live in clear glass houses. Stop it. Just stop it. I don't want to go there. I've been trying hard not to go there. But, and there's no reason to. I'm like on another level than these bitches, for real. But when you still see somebody, like I said earlier, trying to laugh at you, it makes you want to laugh back. You know? It makes you want to be like, oh.
Girl, I don't understand why she's acting like she's flabbergasted about the fact that Jasmine and whoever else made videos laughing at the fact that she was in jail. Didn't she do the exact same when Jasmine was locked up behind some dumb shit that she did? Didn't she come on the internet and repeatedly antagonize her and make it seem like she needed to like shut down completely and just never speak on her ever again? Did she not torment that lady after she got arrested? She did. So, of course, Jasmine would get on here and make videos and make fun of the fact that you are in jail because she feels like it was karma too because of what you did to her. So, what are you saying? Tread lightly. What can you really do at this point? Everything that you could have said about her, you've already said. It's nothing new. What more can you say? Y'all haven't been friends for how long? You have nothing else to say that you haven't already said about her.
Oh, that's funny. Well, this is funnier. You know, remember when that happened? Remember when that happened? Because, you know, we could go there, but I'll keep it petty and I'll keep it light and I'll say, just worry about front teeth and human wigs. That's all. That's all and that's it. You know?
So is she talking about Chrissy?
Dance is more than just using your body.
Who even cares who the fuck she's talking about at this point?
And anybody else, they need to, you know, it's 2026. Girl. I'm just saying, like, I see shit and I'm just like,
I'm speeding up.
Why are you even worried about it? You weird ass chip tooth bitch. Ew. Do you know that we're in our 30s? Like, we're not in middle school. Like, I'm so important to these hoes. That shit's crazy. And people tell me all the time, like, Liv, you don't know your fucking effect on people. And bitch, that shit is lifelong. Okay? It's a lifelong effect. Not even just on these niggas, but on these bitches too. Woo! That's some shit. Anyway, we celebrating. So let's get into this Q&A.
Girl, we should have been started the fucking Q&A. Don't nobody want to hear this. Like, what are you doing?
Don't give away your power. It's a new year. You have to focus. Oh yeah, girl, for real. Yeah. I mean, I can't give away my power. These bitches could never attain that.
Girl.
If they could, they would live. Oh, thank you, baby. And yeah, I'm still tired. So my eyes are going to be chinky. Please don't cover.
Now, I'm going to be honest. Olivia looks like she more than likely has been smoking weed since she's been released. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, I don't know that for sure. I'm definitely questioning whether or not she's still carrying a child. I don't know what's going on, but she definitely appears to be. I mean, her eyes are always low because she just has eyes like that. But at this time, they're lower than usual. So it gives high. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Teresa, you said, I feel you, MGTV. I have not been able to watch much of this because she truly does get on my nerves. Well, we'll just have a moment of transparency. I think I said this in my previous live. I guess I'm eager to see what happens next, how she's going to carry it, because honestly, like I said before, Olivia is my favorite train wreck, only simply for the fact that she constantly has things going on. It's never a dull moment. Drama, and the people love a train wreck, okay? So she's annoying. My head starts to hurt when I listen to her for too long, but, she's definitely worth a conversation and something to talk about. Rose, you said, why is it Gerard's fault that she doesn't pay her debts? It's not Gerard's fault. But everything is always Gerard's fault in her mind. So she's going to make it Gerard's fault. And I believe that she's going to speak about that in the second half of this Q&A that she did, where it doesn't appear that she's answering any questions, really. Let's see. Greg, you said Liv scared Jen's going to come and expose her now. She's threatening Jen, and Jen more than likely scared of Liv because Liv is a gangster. I mean, what can she really expose about Jen? Jen doesn't do the internet. We don't know what the fuck's going on in Jen's life. So that would be kind of pointless. Let's see. Stay creating. You said jail and no bail level, child. Rose, you said, that you would love for Jen to do an interview. I would too. That would be interesting for sure. You said $20 a question. Heck, a penny isn't worth it, and they stopped making pennies, child. Did anybody? Nobody's paying her for questions. Marley Jean, you said she's definitely not sober in that hotel with Gamer Bae, but they're keeping the baby. Okay, so she lied about the whole abortion thing. Jacinia, you said her comebacks are so elementary. Yes, they are. Teresa, you said you're sitting in a hotel room with none of your children, right? And a man that's screaming at the TV, child. Long hair, don't care. You said Liv is an annoying train wreck who also drags Jazz for filth. She sure does. Hey, everyday life. You said got out of jail funky and begging. She talks about Jazz, but she talks about Jasmine, child. Yes, they both some beggars. They both are. I just feel like she's just more entertaining than Jasmine. But let's continue.
I have a reason to be on YouTube again. Stephanie, girl, shut up. I promise you that's what my homegirl said. She said it's boring without me. I love you guys. What's my nationality? Hold on. Big mama. What's up, Butterfree? The fuck was I about to say? No, man. Live hush. YouTube has been so boring. Oh my gosh, you guys. You guys hush. It's only been 43 days. Was it 43 days? Because I keep saying that shit. I think it was. The 17th through the 28th. 28th? 27th. 28th. I think it was the 28th. No, I was literally about to cry yesterday telling my friend I missed your lives. Oh, where is D at? Girl, where you at? I'm telling y'all, this girl wrote me all the time. Shout out to Dean. And she was just like, girl, keep your head. Maybe that was her that emailed me earlier.
Girl, let me speed it up, child.
Look, I wish everybody the best of luck and on their journeys of life. Let's just call it truce, okay? Please.
Okay, at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and go to her. Let me make sure I unmuted myself. Okay, I did. I'm just going to go to her other video because this right here is annoying. Where is it? 2 hours and 49 minutes, child. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try to get through this whole thing. We're just going to have to speed through because let's see. Let's see if it's interesting enough.
When I started my record label,
It's a lot. That's a lot.
So annoying. It's always this phone too that always does this. We're just gonna wait for people to come in because I had to restart the live. But people are probably still in the other live.
Before we get started with this, let's see. Rose, you said Gamer Bae, please get a DNA when the child is born. I mean, if he's smart, he's definitely going to do that. If he's smart, but I don't know. He doesn't appear to be very smart to me. He don't even fucking sound smart, all right? Everyday Life, you said her subscribers talked about us, but yet they're waiting on this trash to get out of jail. Child, it's a mess. They definitely was waiting. Okay, she said that the one of those people wrote her very often. They were writing letters to live in jail. Now that's true support. Okay, they was holding her down. Okay, she got real supporters. Teresa, you said I agree. That's why we're going to ride this train wreck out together. You said so. She is with Gamer Bae again. Wow, that's who it sounded like it was. In the previous video that she did. Um, SHLM, you said she really didn't have anything to talk about other than her made up jail stories. And of course, Gerard, she wouldn't talk about the Fatherless 2 or the Web 3. Yeah, and I find that very odd because that would be the main thing that I would be focused on as a mother, would be seeing my children talk it like, what was that like going without my children? I mean, that she made it seem like it was a breeze, but I would think that that would have been the hardest part of it all, being without your kids. But child, she laid up with a man in a hotel. So I guess it's just not the same for her. It's Cherie, you said, damn, she just got out and already back to doing multiple hour live streams. Child, yes. Long hair, don't care. You said jazz sliding down the walls over Liv's views and no water either. Child, that I'm unfortunately for Jasmine. She just doesn't have it. I don't know what, she's just not entertaining enough to get the views. The most views she got was what? When she was talking about Liv being locked up? I don't know. How many views did she get off of this no water thing? It's a shame. Everyday Life, you said Olivia attracts nothing but slow ass men. He probably thinking he's going to have a pretty baby. Remember, he said he liked white girls like Gerard. Oh wow, he said that. Alfred and I, you said Gamer Bae sounds like a stud. He sure does. He has a very funny voice. You said she should have been talking about Joey if anybody. Right. Marley Jean, you said especially missing Christmas and New Year's and Kalani's birthday. Yeah, that would have definitely hurt me. But she didn't speak about that or her kids at all. So that's very crazy.
Sorry, y'all. Hey, Gigi.
Let me speed it up.
Up in there and still, bitch. These bitches are, they make a living off of stealing, okay? But she was in there. What was her name? She was so young too. She was like 22. But she just kept talking about her holiday party. She's like, I'm finna get out because I got a holiday party. And then the other girl, she had a husband, the dark-skinned, beautiful girl. She was like, I need to get out to my husband and my kids. She was in there for stealing too, but for shit like 5 years ago, and she had a warrant and she got pulled over. Miss Deborah. Oh, she said my phone's dying. I'll be back. Okay, Miss Deborah, her old ass, she was in there for beating somebody's ass. Okay. So Miss Deborah and I were the last ones to go. Well, Miss Deborah was the last one to go. She left in the beginning of January, and I was the last one out of our little crew, and we used to eat all of our meals together, like we used to sit at a table. Anyway, those are my bitches at first, and then once they left, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, damn, it was sad when your little like group leaves. It was sad. Oh, and then there was yeah, anyway, people came and went. Did Jay have a question? Don't even speak anymore, Liv. Don't get no RICO charge like these rappers. Hey, I don't do none of that shit. I was in there for child support, honey. I told everybody, I said, you do what? You still da-da-da. You did what? And then they would turn it back on me. What you in here for, girl? What you do? What you do? Girl, I'm in here for child support. Girl, they'll be like, what? Nobody believed me. I was like, yes, bitch. I was like, sit down. It's going to be a while. I need to tell you this story. But when I explained to them, they're like, oh, bitch. I dealt with a dude like that. Like, they all understood. I was like, yeah, bitch.
Dealt with a dude like what? A dude that wants you to be financially responsible for your children because he had to be held financially responsible for the kids when he was the non-custodial parent. But I mean, dealt with a guy like that. What's the problem?
It's one of those. And she's like, yeah. She's like, you got the worst of the worst. Anyway, so Miss Deborah was Miss Medea. No, and Miss Deborah was messy. Miss Deborah used to talk mess about everybody, honey. And I would just be right there. She was so entertaining to me. I would just let her go. She'd be like, mm-hmm. And this one over here. And she thought she knew everybody.
It just appears to me, child, you had too much of a good time. Okay? Too much of a good time. It's just her enjoying telling these stories about how many days was she in jail? Her what, 30 days in jail? Child.
Pod, okay? She knew everybody's family. And I was just like, Miss Deborah, I know. It was funny. I love Miss Deborah. I got her number. I gotta call her. She's in Fort Worth. I love her. I love you, Miss Deborah. I miss you, bitch. But anyway, towards the end, or like the middle of January, I had like another little, I guess you could say table, because whenever you're in the day room. But like, really, you guys, I was like a loner. Like I always am. Like I'm just like, I'm good by myself. And everybody noticed that shit. Like people would come up to me and be like, damn, bitch, like you really do your own thing. And I feel like people respected me because of that. Because, you know, like, but I still like, you know, went around people.
Oh gosh, enough with the jail stories, child. I gotta speed it up.
And
look at us.
I'm
Nobody
just not
would ever
interested. Unless she was in a brawl at the jail, like I really don't give a damn. I don't care.
yeah, like I thought it would be like really, I don't know. I just thought I wouldn't handle it as good as I handled it. But you know, I always surprise myself. And I handle that shit pretty good. You know, I handled it like a G. Like I handle every motherfucking thing else, you know? Like a motherfucking G, period. Okay. Big dot, okay. Sorry, but it is what it is.
Yes, it's a react on here that said brawl at the mall, child. Unless she was in a brawl at the jail, I don't give a damn. Like, girl, we do not want to hear about what you were gossiping about with Miss whatever the lady's name was. Like, please. Please.
So, you know, ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Liv, I feel like you were a little shy in the first video today, but now I was not shy. I was just, y'all have to understand, I'm still like adjusting. Like, I'm not trying to be like a fucking weirdo, but like, I understand when people get, I've witnessed come out of prison, like friends, really just friends, but
Nope, we're not.
times. Because if you think I'm a punk, y'all don't know me for real. But I was not finna lose my single self, okay? Because the moment you have an altercation with a bitch, you are gonna be moved. No, they weren't finna fuck up my shit. I had the good self, okay? I understand, girl. Oh, thank you, Extreme. I understand, Kayla, Heather. It's okay. Somebody will ask. Someone will get around to it. We only been on this bitch for 24 minutes. I meant hard bed. Oh, yes, girl. Yeah, that shit was hard, healthy. I hope you don't ever need to talk to that shit. Oh, girl, I'm so. Oh, girl. No, I'm to the point, I think, you know, it takes some time. It takes some time to
Okay, before she gets into this, I'm going to read y'all's comments. Okay. Long hair don't care. You said right. We want to hear about the fights. Child, yes, that's more entertaining. Mr. Unknown, you said she came out worse. Olivia is so embarrassed. Trust me, Olivia rewind her life. Mm. Everyday life. You said so. She was around a bunch of women like her supporters. What woman would with kids would side with her being in jail over child support? Exactly, because I damn sure wouldn't. Um, Greg, you said Deborah is a white lady. Okay. Teresa, you said, girl, bye. You're in there for not taking care of your children. You're a deadbeat mom. And that's what you should have told them. Exactly. But she would never refer to herself as that. Okay. She avoids accountability as it pertains to financially providing for her children. She just can't see how she's the deadbeat. Stay creating. You said G equals goofy, child. Yes. Everyday life. You said true narcissist, not willing to be vulnerable because she doesn't want people to really know how scared she was. Right. I mean, anybody. I mean, I don't think that it would be a big deal to admit that anybody that has not went to jail would be fearful while going to jail. This is the first experience. You don't know what to expect. So I don't see what would be the issue with admitting that, because I damn sure would be. I don't know what it's like to be in here. I don't know what type of people I'm about to be around. I don't know. And I really don't want to fucking be here. So I don't know. But let's continue.
Everything takes time, okay? But I'm so proud of myself. You know, I was watching a sermon when I was in there, and the guy said, and I've heard this a million times, but to hear it again, it was like, damn, like I thought about it. And the pastor was like, God will keep putting you through. Girl, I'm finna be mad. I was about to be so mad if this didn't restart for me. Y'all can see me? Okay. I don't know why my phone is acting up right now. Anyway, the sermon was like, God will keep putting you through things until you learn from it, until you learn the lesson that he's trying to teach you. And I'm not going to say nothing else about this person because I have nothing else to say. Bad, good, nothing. Are we good? Are we, y'all can see me? Let me know. Put some thumbs up. Somebody said you need a rap song about prison. No. No, girl. Can y'all see me?
Girl.
I'm too messing. Oh, yeah, Gigi. Yeah, that was that night. Because it was like the end of November. And then we had court on the 9th. And I'm like, we have court on the 9th. What are you doing?
Hey,
What is
SB
wrong with
Johnson.
you? Do you know you have court on the 9th and you're trying to put me in jail? And I said that, I was like, you're trying to put me in jail. You're actively trying to put me in jail, but you want me to open my door so you can come into my house so you can talk to me? Yes, I'm trying to help you. You're trying to help? I said it to you guys before. You are trying to help me? The person who's trying to hurt me is really trying to help me? Oh my God, I see the light. And the old me, the dumb me, the one who, I don't know, was just trying to do whatever just to get along for my kids. I'm like, no.
So real quick, y'all, we have 83 or 84 people currently watching the live stream, and I only have 29 likes. If you all could be so kind, okay, and just go ahead and hit that like button for me, it would be greatly appreciated. All right, thank you.
No, we've done this. I've been here before. We're not doing this again. And you never know. Maybe he really was trying to do something. If I was willing to do something for something, maybe he was. But like I told you guys, I would rather go to jail. I'm going to take that chance. And I didn't give a fuck. I took my jail time. Okay. Anyway.
Girl, you trying to act like you had too much pride to go and lay low and spread wide for Gerard. But this is only because you knew that you more than likely knew that you were going to be in jail soon, right? But prior to that, you were willing to lay down with him knowing that you had already racked up about $50,000 in child support debt. You laid down with him knowing that he was not going to take you off of child support. You laid down with him before even getting him to take you off of child support. He never took you off. So don't act like you're bigger than the program now. You just was pissed off that you was about to go to jail. But before that, you was with it.
Did you see that Cash App on this live? What Cash App? I don't see anything. Are you talking to me? To cheat on someone, leave that person, try to ruin their life, then beg for them is literally insanity. Yeah, well, all we can do is pray for people, That is all we could do, honestly. That's all we could do, you guys. But yeah, that's the tea. That's all the tea. There's no more tea. There will never be any tea. I'm sure there will be more calls, more begs, more pleads. I'm pretty certain I'll go through this probably the rest of my life. Because he will never heal correctly. But I've said all this before, said all this before.
I'm just, okay, so I just am not understanding. Like, I get she just got out. She really doesn't have much to talk about or discuss. But if I just went to jail, right, and we all know that Olivia is responsible, right? She should be held responsible for financially supporting her children, okay? We get it. But Gerard is essentially the cause of this, all right? I would feel slighted by him simply because of the fact that I went to jail, all right? We were not able to get it lowered. Like, it's just a hard time with this whole situation. Regardless, the situation is just too much, okay? You laid down on your back for him. You did this, you did that. With a married man, he didn't take you off. There was no relief outside of the $160 that he gave you, right? I would not have nothing to say about Gerard. I would not want to talk about Gerard. I wouldn't want to hear about Gerard. I would not want to speak with Gerard outside of communication about me visiting my children. Yeah, I just wouldn't have anything to say about Gerard. Bobby, you said you're back. Do you mean like I'm back like doing a video, or I'm back like my sound is out? Real quick, am I good? Because I don't want to just be talking and nobody can hear me. Long hair, don't care. You said, I wish you would stop with these hunching lies. Child, right. You also said, I still haven't seen Jen in her chat. Jen, drop down in this live chat what had happened. Yes, I want to know, child. We all want to know. What happened with Olivia and Jen? What could have really happened outside of the fact that Jen wasn't as supportive as she needed her to be while she was in jail for 30 days? Like what? Everyday life, you said, don't hold out on the cat now. You've been giving it to him freely, trying to act like she had integrity. Where was it when they so-called freaked on each other last year? Exactly. You don't have any integrity at all. All right. Or really a backbone, because honestly, I don't even understand why she gave it to him then. Rose, you said yes, the rest of your life, unless you pay the support. Mr. Unknown Black, you said Olivia's life sucks and she knows it. It definitely does. Yes. It's a Cherie, you said exactly. He would be the last person I'd be talking about. Shaking my head. She is beyond obsessed. Yes, definitely. Oh, Bobby, you said yes, long time. Yes, it definitely has been a long time. MGTV has not been super present on the YouTube streets, okay? But I definitely missed you all for sure. Definitely did, okay? Keisha, you said, why didn't Jen or Gamer Bae let her stay with them? Well, Gamer Bae does not have a place to stay. More than likely. I mean, look at it. They're in a hotel. She said that he had money and that I guess he had a car and he had his own place. Well, they're in a hotel. So obviously, unless he just wanted to be nice and get a hotel room because she was being released, it just appears to me that he may not have a place to stay. Like, he brought his game with him and everything to the hotel. It's just too much. Jen, I don't know. Apparently something happened within their friendship. So Jen's not open to allowing Olivia to stay with her. Or maybe Jen has a man and Jen doesn't want Olivia in the house with her and her man. Who knows? Rose, you said she's talking about Gerard while Gamer Bae is in the room because she don't have no respect for Gamer Bae, obviously. Child, she said she was pregnant by a whole different man before coming to Gamer Bae and telling him that the baby is his. She don't have no respect for him. And then she also told him that she thought that it was somebody else's baby. So she could just do whatever, say whatever, be however in front of him. He's just happy to be there. Long hair don't care. You said, to be fair, I don't blame Liv. I don't believe Liv knows what integrity is. She may not. She probably doesn't. Bobby, you said, amen. Keep living and enjoying life with your kids. Blessings and abundance. Yes. Thank you. But let's go ahead and continue.
On Vinted, turn extra clothes into cash, all with zero.
Get out early. I can't talk about my release at all, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm here. If you could do the math and you could figure it out on your own, you could figure it out on your own. But I don't want to speak anything about. I'm not going to. I'm not going to talk anything about court anymore. I'm not going to talk about him anymore. Nothing. You know, because it just
Yes, you will.
Doesn't serve me anymore. And court, because my other reasons. I mean, all of it just doesn't serve me. I want to do what's the best interest for my children. And to me, just telling the truth, keeping it real. I don't have to be evil and spiteful. I don't have to say mean words towards him. I honestly just pray for him. You know, I wish him the best, and I hope that he seeks help, you know, for the kids. That's all. How did it feel to say no? Powerful. Like, yeah. Like, it was like, finally, you know, finally, I could say no. And it was a great feeling. And the way that he did it too, like he went through somebody else to do his dirty work, as he always.
She's talking about finally she could say no to Gerard. I just think that it's the craziest thing because it took for her being a week away from going to jail for her to be able to tell him no. And I guess him taking the children, him marrying another woman, none of that was enough for her to say no. But her going to jail was. Okay.
Does. And it's not even her fault. And I can't say who it is. I'm not going to say who it is. But he had her calling me beforehand. And it's not her fault. Like I said, it's his fault because he's the one getting people involved. You don't have no right to do that to people. Don't involve people in your mess. Like, and then you want to get everybody mad at this person because she's involved, but you involved her. I didn't involve her. She didn't involve herself. He had a person call me before he started that shit that night. Do you miss him? Do you ever think about him? He said he misses you. He misses me. Girl, the fuck? Misses me? I didn't know a person like that misses anything. Misses me.
This just sounds so immature. She's saying that Gerard had somebody reach out to her to let her know that he misses her and wants to know if she misses him. Girl, he did. Who? A co-worker from work? It wasn't a family member. Who was it? That man didn't have nobody reach out to you. If he did call, he called. If it was a call that was made, it was from him. Why would he have somebody else call you to tell you that? Like, what's the purpose in lying? I mean, I know this is what she does, but to continue, like, you just got out. Why is he even the conversation at this point? To even have to muster up lies about what happened before you went to prison. Who cares?
Diabolical. But I was like, no. Right after I couldn't even see my kids for Thanksgiving. Can you imagine? I couldn't even see my kids for Thanksgiving. And he has the nerve to show up 2 days after Thanksgiving, knocking on my door with no kids. What is that? You guys, like, psychologically, like, think about that. Like, is that like he doesn't want to, obviously he doesn't want to share the kids. Like, he just wants me, like, to himself, but he doesn't want to share the kids with me. Like, that's like the most weirdest shit psychologically. Like, I can't even, like, think. Like, what does that even?
Hey, Banana Muffin.
That man is, yeah, he's at war with himself. I know, girl. And it's so sad. It's so sad to see. And I feel like, bitch, why do you have sympathy for him after everything he's done? But he's still the father of my kids. That's still my baby's dad. Like, I feel bad for him. Like, I honestly do. Like,
Girl, you just went to jail for 30 days and you're on here talking about how you feel bad for him, child. He feels bad for you. You are homeless, just got out of jail, don't have none of your kids, laid up with Gamer Bae. He's screaming at the TV. You're in a tight ass hotel room. What? You feel bad for him? Girl, stop. Just stop. Just please. Just stop. Please. Just stop. Let's see. Everyday life with Taboo. You said, you mean to tell me he can stick his microphone in your mouth while being married to another woman, but kid asked you if you miss him? Wow. Mr. Unknown Black, you said the interest for her children is to pay. Oh, the best interest for her children is for her to pay child support. I agree. Banana Muffin, you said, meanwhile, she said we were stagnant while she was in jail, yet she came out talking about the same ish. Right. She was in jail just thinking about him. She was in jail just wondering if Gerard gave a fuck enough to look up her PP number or whatever the number is. What is it? A CID number? I don't know what they call it over there. And to write her a letter. Okay. She was just waiting to see if he was thinking about her. More than likely, he didn't reach out. He didn't give a fuck while she was in there. And so that bothered her. And she was thinking about him, if anything. But she shouldn't have been. But we know that she was. And she obviously was thinking about him because she's talking about him as soon as she's released. Like, what? You said she could have gotten pregnant in Florida. Wasn't she supposedly pregnant in Florida? She said she got rid of it. Brianna, you said this female weird and dangerous. She's lying just to stir up trouble due to her being incarcerated. I hope she goes back. Girl, the lies that she's saying right now is not going to stir up no trouble. She's been saying the same lies, saying the same stuff, whether it's lies or true, I don't know. But she's been saying the same stuff for years about Gerard supposedly being obsessed with her. Okay? But what trouble has it caused? I mean, his wife is still there, right? That's the main thing. So it's not really causing any issues over there. Let's see. Banana Muffin, you said, LMAO, she just got out of jail while pregnant and she feels bad for Gerard. Child, yes. Everyday life, you said she's still in love with him and wants him. Plus, she's a pick-me. How could you, I don't know. She in love is crazy after all this time and being pregnant by several different men. I don't see how. SHLM, you said she just said she wouldn't talk about him, right? But she just can't not talk about Gerard for some reason. It was like that before she went to prison, and it's still going to be the same. Mr. Unknown Black, you said, and now Joey and Yanni B are now best friends. Child. Greg, you said now the family tripping with each other, but they was kicking it with her, including Niecy. T. Brown, you said she was in jail for 43 days and she didn't take that time to process all those thoughts while she was in there, out and right back to the same ish. My God. Well, it seems like she's going with what works. And it's like she's grasping at straws, which is why she spends so much time talking about these jail stories that nobody gives a damn about. Bobby, you said she's mentally ill and unstable. She's still, yeah, I agree. Everyday life, you said, so Greg, you thinking Niecy really downhill with her? I can see them doing, to be honest. What do y'all mean? Like you can see Niecy reaching out and being friends with Olivia again? Or Niecy being the one to reach out to Liv to for Gerard to let her know that he misses her? What do y'all mean by that? Well, let's continue.
It makes no sense what he does. It makes no logical sense. And I've been saying this shit from the beginning. Like, I knew all this shit was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna keep going. I know it's going to keep going. No. Some men associate parenting with having access to the mother. No. And you know what really did it for me? How I feel about him now? Because of the pain he's causing the kids for no reason. Like, fuck the pain you're putting me through. I don't care about none of that. I can process my pain. I can deal with it. I'm grown. I'm an adult. Those kids cannot. They don't understand. And you're doing this, playing these games, because you can't get over some shit. You cannot handle your own shit within yourself.
Girl.
And whatever.
What she's talking about, I just like, this is all the same shit that we've heard before. The pain that he's causing the kids. Well, look at the pain that you are causing them. You rather go to jail than give up some money for them. You rather do that. You rather go to jail for however long you need to go there than provide for your kids. I'm sure that's causing them some pain as well. I just don't get it. You played around with visitation, purposefully didn't go pick them up. Tried to make it seem like it was Gerard's fault when it really was your fault, right? You don't think that hurt the kids? But he's the one hurting the kids. Gerard's not hurting anybody but you. And that's because you keep letting him.
You got going on. That's all I'm going to say. So you're making the kids deal with it. It's crazy. It's so sad. Girl, he has a therapist. While we were screwing a girl, he was leaving my house and going to his therapist. Okay.
Hold on. So here, Bug, you said, I don't know. I know how these ninjas get down. Rod strikes me as very sneaky. Are you speaking about like him possibly having somebody reach out to her? Or him? It's not like I don't think that he would call her phone or try to do something with Olivia. I don't think that that's far-fetched, just because it's a very tricky dynamic between baby mamas and baby daddies and all I already know how all that goes, right? So I don't think that Gerard is, not capable of doing that. I don't know what's going on, but whatever he's doing, after everything that's happened, it should be nothing for her to shut it down and just move on. I just don't understand that. Let me see. Yeah, but all I'm saying is I don't think that he wouldn't sneak around and try to be in contact with her, because I believe he already did, honestly. Some people say that the affair didn't happen. I believe that it did happen, just because I know what men are capable of. I mean, I'm quite sure maybe he did try to see if she was weak enough to get her to bend over before she went to jail. Child, who knows? Okay, but I just wouldn't have any energy for him at this point. And I don't understand why she does. Let's see. Long hair don't care. You said she still doesn't want to accept the judge in the state of Texas did this because she ain't pay. Right. Greg, you said Liv brought up Gerard's sister, the one she's friends with, when she went to the get together when Joey watched the kids. Gerard was trying to confront her. Okay. She knew she effed up. That's why she wants a truce. I'm done talking. The obsession is real. Move on. Everyday life. You said Gerard is hurting her feelings real bad, but she's the one that went and had all those damn kids. Had she not done that, I can see him getting back with her. Yeah, I think that was a lot. That would be a lot for anybody that she went out and had kids. But shit, he took the kids and was with a whole nother woman. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I think I could see them getting back together too, but it's just too much baggage with Olivia. And also, he knows that if he deals with her, he's definitely not going to be the only one either. So maybe he wouldn't go back with her, because one thing's for sure, if he's cheating on her, she definitely going to cheat back. So who knows? If she going to cheat, even if he don't cheat, more than likely. Who knows, child? I don't know. It's a mess over there. Rose, you said, where are those two cats? She and the other YouTube mommies seem not to be able to take care of pets. Child, the cats are gone. They let the cats out. Or maybe Jen has the cats and she won't give the cats back. Who knows? Maybe that's the beef. Bobby, you said facts. Even if what she's saying is true, why would she allow it? Right. T. Brown, you said, can someone give her $20 and ask her a question about anything but Gerard, for God's sake? Exactly. Child, they might have asked one question, but she will go on for an hour talking about it and not get to any other questions, because that's the one that she actually wanted to answer. Bug, you said, yes, that's what I'm saying. MGTV, knowing how baby mamas / dads move, they'll hate each other and be sleeping together all along. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Wait, how did I get here? You said they don't care of the kids. Why y'all think she's going to take care of pets? CC Life, you said that's a damn shame. This grown woman in 2026 is still talking about the same BS. It's past insane now. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to read one more comment. Barbara, you said, oh, Christian and Robin understand what's going on perfectly between Olivia and Gerard. Yeah, they do. Those kids is not slow. But let's continue.
Okay. Trying to get me to go with him to his therapist appointment. Girl, that's why I say, y'all can do that therapy shit all you want. But like I said, that's it. That's all. Nothing else needs to be said. I could talk about it as much as I want. This is my motherfucking situation. I could talk about this shit to the day I motherfucking die, bitch. But I already said everything I need to say. I just want you guys to really wrap your head around the insanity of it. Just really.
Okay, so I'm going to fast forward it to see if she's still talking about the same shit. Let's see.
Found out about everything at the beginning of the year. He threw that shit in my face. That's my wife. Okay, shit, my bad. My bad.
So before that, a few minutes before, I just fast forwarded. She said she had said everything that she needed to say, and she wants the people to wrap their minds around it, and still minutes later, she's still talking about it.
You weren't acting like that was your wife, but okay. That's your wife. Okay, cool. So I'm like, bro, you have a wife. Go home to your wife. What is wrong with you? But yes, he should. He should. And I've said this already, y'all, that he should be a good husband to somebody. Be good to somebody in your life.
Girl, I can't.
It's just sad to see. I'm going to keep saying that.
I can't.
I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay. Okay, let me read this. I've gone through a similar situation. Kid's dad. He still resents me. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm breathing hard. I'm pregnant, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm breathing hard as hell. It happens. What did I say?
Now just openly admit that you're pregnant, but then before she left, didn't she say that she was getting rid of it? Didn't she say that? But then openly admit that she actually is pregnant? Oh, gosh. It's a mess.
And she must be extremely insecure. I don't want to even get into that. You guys, the writing's on the wall, okay? Any real woman will want the mother of the children to be cool. Yeah, I know. A real, Karma woke you up? No, karma didn't wake me up. God woke me up. You should write. Thank you, baby. That's a good headspace to be in because all the bullshit just darkens a person's soul, and you're gonna have the most beautiful soul because you. Oh, thank you, Lulu. Yeah, none of this darkened my soul. None of this damaged me in a bad. Everything that was meant to destroy me only made me stronger, and I can fully say that 100%. Like for real, like 100,000%. And like I'm not even mad at me going to jail. I'm cool with it. I'm gonna say I'm thankful because like I was taken away from my babies, like for real. But I'm cool with it because it literally.
Girl. Oh wow, the
I think
ultrasound.
that's the clearest one. Is that a belly, girl? Ugh, you look like your mama. Okay. Oh, girl. Anyway, that's the boo-boo. That's the little boo-boo. Yes, girl.
I'll say this. This is a hot mess, child. But Olivia is officially going to be a mother of 6 children with 4 baby daddies. Okay. Homeless. Hold on. Just got out of jail. Homeless. Pregnant. With none of the kids at this time. It's a lot going on, and I wouldn't have time to be talking about Gerard. That's all I'm gonna say.
Blessings, honey. Blessings all around. Well, why would I be mad when I'm so blessed? For what reason? Blessings that I didn't even ask for. Okay, God was like, here you go. Here you go. Let me restore you just a little bit more. You know? But I feel like I will be fully restored. And like
this is not a Q&A. Girl, what are we talking? This is a conversation.
And Kailani will like love having a baby sister. Naomi. No, that's a beautiful name, but no. I have a niece named Naomi.
I'm speaking it up.
You mean to tell me that all parents that are present every day are good parents? According to them, like I said, they don't understand the depths of the conversation. They don't understand the context of the conversation. So yeah, I'm trending right now. Girl, I'm always trending. I'm just like, I'm a trending topic. For real though. Okay, yeah. Any more questions? Because I got to go. We could have jail talk all night. There's still so many freaking stories I haven't told y'all. I watched you sporadically, but I was just so concerned when you went away. I'm honestly glad
oh my God,
no. The kid's life. Like, I'll still allow you. But just in case you're like the 1%ers where you're like, no, you can't see my kid unless you pay me child support. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. You're not helping the baby. You're going against your baby. Oh, Kayla. Yeah, it's deep. I'm telling you. I can't even go into all that, but my dad got locked up when I was a kid because he didn't pay.
Ooh, y'all, I gotta speed it up.
I'm telling you. And I don't even, you know what's so crazy? Tell me why. All them niggas did me wrong, but I don't even have no hate for them. Is something wrong with me? Like, I don't have no hate for them. Like, I really don't hate them. Like, I just don't give a fuck. Like, live and let live. You feel me? Like, But they all want to come for me. Why are they so mad?
Who is they all? Has Joey put out anything else? I don't believe he did. Zolo don't give a damn. He didn't even care about AJ when he heard she got locked up. Gerard is minding his business. Okay, outside of this shit with the child support, he's minding his business. He's not bothering you unless he's trying to lay on top of you and you have control of that. Who is bothering you? And she's trying to make it seem like she's not bothered. The only one she's bothered by is Gerard, because that's the one that she wants to be with. But why are we talking about your baby daddies? What's going on with the current situation? Like, what's happening?
They be angry. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being for real. Can y'all answer me that? Because I just be wondering. I promise I don't do nothing that bad to these men. I really be trying to love on them and be nice. No, something's definitely wrong with me, Kayla, as far as like my picker. You know, my picker is broken. Even with this last one. Excuse me. Like, I'm not gonna get into it, but even with the last one, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, my picker is still off. My picker is just off with baby daddies because it's over. This is my last baby, for real. I'm not gonna tie my tubes.
You're actively pregnant by somebody who you feel like, well, you really don't know who the hell you're pregnant by, because at first it was supposedly Joey's. Now it's Gamer Bae's, and you don't know, you really don't know who the father of this baby is. But you're saying that your picker is broken with him as well. It just has to be so sad. Like, you're in the hotel. I know he gets on her nerves. Like, just the way that he sounds playing the game and how loud he is, he would get the fuck on my nerves. So I know he gets on her nerves. And you are just having this baby like you don't have a choice. You just got to have it no matter who it's by, what your stability is like. You know, you barely can provide for all 5 of the kids that you currently have here. But now's the time to just have a baby by anybody. Like, I just don't get it. But anyway, let me read y'all's comments. SK Lee, you said she's asking for money for questions but not answering. Right. And I don't think anybody sent any money either. It's just, this is annoying. This is not no juicy Q&A. I am let down by this, honestly, because before I even decided to react on it, I had only watched a couple minutes. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to react on this. But this is not nothing. This is the same shit that she said before she went to jail. Greg, you said, let's see what Gamer Bae do with this child. Will this child meet his family? That'll be interesting. We shall see. More than likely, she's going to push him away because I don't really think that Olivia wants her children to have fathers. I don't. CC Life, you said she says the weirdo that wanted Joey to pay her to see his kids. Make it make sense. Right. Latoya, hey Latoya, you said the only way she's going to be at peace when she quits running away from that mental illness that she suffers from. Poor Tink. Yeah, I mean, I know she says she has a lot to say about therapy and basically that it's useless, but I really think that she would benefit from having a therapist. Like, she needs it. She has a lot going on. Too much going on. Too much. Barbara, you said, oh yes, that's the jailhouse ultrasound, child. Wait, how'd I get here? You said I don't hear Gamer Bae yelling at the TV. Where's he at? Child, he done went to the store to get some liquor and some weed or something. That's where he went. CC Life, you said I knew she wasn't going to change. I knew she was going to be doing the same little kid games. I mean, yeah, first of all, 40 days in jail, I don't feel like that would be enough to change Olivia. She is who she is, and she's never really going to change. But what she can do is learn how to be better, and that's why I think she needs to be going to therapy. She's always going to be childish, you know, take shit too far. But I don't know. maybe therapy would help her make better decisions for her life and for her children. That's all. Let's see. Mocha Madness, you said they have no chemistry whatsoever. He's just there to keep her company. Uh, once Take chose a nigga over her kids to see first. Yeah. It definitely gives that he's just company for her, for sure. SK Lee, you said, I'm sorry, she's not credible, not after the homeless scam and so many other lies. I agree. S.C. Johnson, you said Olivia's problem is if the kids' dads don't want her, she don't want them to have anything to do with the kids. Yeah, I agree. Drew Brown, you said her mother going to have them two small ones while she has this new one. So sad to put that on her mother. She just said all the way around. Well, hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully all of that is not on Stella, but more than likely the kids are having more structure with their grandmother. So that's good for them. But at the end of the day, Stella is old. Okay. That's too much. Cancer 66, you said, OMG, I can't believe I missed an hour of this live. Hey, Cancer 66. I am doing good. I'm doing very good. I hope you're doing well. Also, I missed y'all. Here, Bug, you said Tarrant County doesn't want to be responsible for prenatal care or her mid-carrying, etc. for a minor crime. The risk isn't worth the reward. That's why she had an ultrasound to prove it and got out. Oh, okay. Let's see. Barbara, you said, I suppose Stella will be moving back in to help with all those children she's birthing and already have. Yeah, I don't think so. Stella probably come around for a little while, but I don't think she's moving in because Liv has too much traffic. Okay, Olivia's going, it's Gamer Bae's there now, but we already know how that's about to go. Okay, it's going to go the same way it's went all the other times. Okay, it's going to be another man, some other one night stands coming through. I don't think Stella wants to be around all that full time and deal with the badass kids. No. SK Lee, you said, why is she in this motel? Is she waiting for housing or something? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Latoya, you said, yeah, they said Stella has the kids. When is she going to her kids' child? I don't know, because that would have been the first thing that I would have wanted to do. I would not have wanted to lay up in a hotel with a man that I really don't like, because essentially that's basically what she just said, that she's a bad picker, even with the last baby daddy that she had. So why are you with him before you're with your children? What's the point? Greg, you said Stella raised Liv. They're going to be just like her. Oh my gosh. I hope not. I hope the kids are better. Okay. But let's continue.
But I'm not going to have another baby. Not going to have another baby. Sorry. I wish men were just like cooler. Or maybe I just don't pick the cool ones. I pick like
Girl.
gender roles crossing and people putting on dresses that got things and people cutting off their, which no hate to anybody. I'm not saying any hate at all. It's just logical thinking. That's all. I feel like I'm logical. I'm not trying to spread hate. But women are the prize. And don't let nobody tell you different, ladies. All this bullshit. And even the women started to be like, no, we're equal. The men are the prize too. Bitches, why are you falling for that shit? Don't teach your sons that. Don't let your men think that. You fucking it up for everybody out here. Your man is sassy as hell. My man's looking over there like, why can't I be sassy? Shit. Why can't you pay my bills? Why can't I stay home and you go to work? Bitch, no. The fuck? Yeah. They want to be baddies. Get their...
They just be her talking like she's so above it. Girl, the men that you deal with have to bring their game systems to your house because they just can't take a break from the game. They don't, more than likely, they do not have jobs. Okay. You're not dealing with the best men. You're about to have a baby by somebody that you can't even stand for real. And also, look at your life. You just got out of jail. You're pregnant with the sixth baby by the fourth baby father. No house, but you think that the men in the world should look at you like you're the prize. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Honestly, what are we talking about?
Nails done. Can you guys believe I painted that nigga's nails? Ugh.
Y'all, I currently have 123 people watching the live stream and only 50 likes. Could I get at least 30 more people to go ahead and hit that like button? Okay, help me get to 80 likes. Okay, it would be nice to get to 100, but 80 will do. Please go ahead and hit the like button if you have not done so already.
I was on the other team. But I don't think that's wrong though. He was just too fucking sassy. That nigga did something strange for a piece of change. Okay, I know he did back in the day. And we ain't gonna talk about that. Just pick it up if you could pick it up and go back to my room and keep my door cracked. Because just in case something popped off, I wanted to be able to open my door and watch, or I don't know. You just never wanted to close your door. Like I always got my door shut. Yeah, you can eat in the cell. I always got my door shut. Like the COs would do their walks and they would always shut my door because I always left my door cracked. Which you're not supposed to do. But okay, so this day I go put my tray up. I go back to my room. And I think I'm like laying there eating a Snickers. Yes, girl. I remember too. I was like watching my show. And I hear screaming. And everybody, they're finishing up dinner in the day room. So some people are upstairs. Some people went to their cells, but there's a lot of people in the day room. So I go to open my door real quick because I want to see what's going on. I open my door and I step out and I get a good view. And what was the black girl's name? What was her name? Bree? I don't know. I didn't know her like that. She was really pretty though, but you could tell she was a hothead and she was younger. Girl, the black girl was on top of Crystal. Okay, remember, Crystal's the big girl. Crystal's probably like 40. The black girl's probably like 22. Okay?
Why can't she just refer to them as women? Why does it have to be the black girl and Crystal? So Crystal is just Crystal by name, even though more than likely she knows the other woman's name as well. But she's referred to as the black girl, and then there's Crystal. So what is Crystal? Crystal's white. What the fuck is that about? The black girl and Crystal. What is you talking? What? The two women were fighting, and what? Or I'm confused. The big girl, like, but the black one, she was on top. Like, girl, please. I'm just confused about what's happening here with this.
That girl was on top of her. Boop, 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 boop. Everybody's watching. And then, like, a couple of her friends, they came in, they, like, try to get a hit in. And the guard was just letting us watch. As soon as a fight breaks out, they're supposed to call a code. And we're all supposed to run to our rooms. This bitch, this day, the bitch was just watching the fight. She was letting it go. Girl, and somehow, because Crystal was like this on the floor, bitch, and the bitch was just socking her like this. And I knew who was socking her, but I was like, who is she on top of? And then Crystal like raised her up. So then like her butt and her kuka and everything was in her face. And I was like, I remember when she did that, I was like, oh hell. I was like, I would have been so mad if somebody's ass was all in my face. But she was trying to get her off of her. But the black girl grabbed her hair and Crystal tried to get up. And the black girl had her hair between her legs. So now Crystal's head is in between her butt, like her butt cheeks. Because the black girl is the black girl's holding her hair. Like, I don't have no pants on. Okay, my God. The black girl's holding, like, she got her up, but she grabbed her hair and then like somehow she twisted and like she's holding the black girl's holding her hair like this. And the Mexican girl's like this, trying to get up. So like her head is all in her butt. And she wouldn't let go. She was pulling her hair harder and she was screaming. The black girl was screaming like she did something wrong to her. So I'm like, damn. I said, that's Crystal. Everybody was like, that's Crystal. She's beating the shit out of. I'm sorry, God. That's not funny. But like, And Crystal needed her glasses to see, and they said like
This her just telling this whole story like this. Like, girl, what, you never seen a fight before? Olivia was amazed, okay, and also traumatized because she quickly realized that she could just possibly come across another black girl. She needs to act right in jail. She can't be getting smart doing the dumb shit that she normally does on a daily basis on the internet. She can't do that. Okay, maybe she was in shock. Maybe that's why she's telling this story like this. But what? You never seen a fight? All this detail is crazy.
once the girl did her first punch, she knocked Crystal's glasses off. And Crystal couldn't see. And when I tell you guys what this fucking fight was about, just wait. But I'm like, damn, like that, the black girl was mad and she was screaming and she was acting like that girl done killed her mama or something crazy. Like she was coming back for vengeance on that ass, okay? And she would not let Crystal's hair go. They had to pull her and pull her. So I know she must have pulled out clumps of Crystal's hair, and Crystal had long hair. So she pulled her away. So, Kay, the one that I was in the remember the stud girl I told y'all about? She was in the holding cell with me when I first got there. She pulled her off of her and she was holding her. And the black girl was still screaming. She was like, ah, ah, like,
oh my goodness, child, I can't.
Carrying a rifle, and she was on probation. Okay. Sounds like a show I used to watch. Girl, for real. That's what it was. It was like a fucking show. I'm telling you, because there was always some shit going on. So Melissa comes over, and Melissa's like, what happened? She's like, Chopper's like, tell me. At this point, Gracie is talking.
Girl, okay, so it seems like the rest of this live stream, she's talking about her jailhouse stories, child, and at this point in time, I just don't have the mental capacity to listen to it. This foolishness, I don't. Maybe at the beginning, I had the energy to listen to stories about the brawls that happened in the jail. Girl, you should have started off with this, okay? Because this Q&A, this was not giving Q&A to me at all. But anyway, y'all. Yeah, I don't know. Greg, you said a rifle. Yeah, I don't know what she was talking about because I had sped it up at that part. At this point, you guys, let's see. How long have I been on here for? It has been an hour and 38 minutes. Now, before I get off of here, I do want to tell you guys that I came across this mom. All right. This mom, this is a new mom. I seen another reactor react on this mom. So I went over to her channel, whatever, and I watched a few videos, and I thought that, you know, some things that she was saying was very, very interesting. And she actually did a Q&A. I believe her name is Quay or something of that nature, but she's a mother of 9 kids. So I'm definitely interested in coming on here and doing another live stream with you all. So that, you know, I can introduce her to you. And if you don't know who this lady is already or what. So I do want to do that. I don't know. I may hop back on tonight or tomorrow. I would, you know, just be on the lookout. We're going to get into that. And maybe if Olivia goes live again, then we'll go ahead and react to her as well. But anyway, this concludes my reaction on Olivia. I want to say thank you all so much for hopping in this live stream. Thank you to every last one of you who hit the like button. And also thank you to my moderators that were also able to make it into this live stream. You all are greatly appreciated. All right. But that's all I have for now. Okay. So until next time. All right. I will see you all later. Talk to you all later. All right. Bye-bye.